Reviewing my viewers' profiles, part 273. Subscribe and comment your IGN down below if you'd like to be reviewed. This is Eli, of course. They recently got their mining set up to a really good place and they have a good bit of money but no idea what direction to go into now. If you are ever purchasing anything in the Hypixel store, such as ranks or gems, be sure to use code Yadi for 5% off your purchase. I've heard it gives bonus RNG as well. Where to go really depends on what you want to do. After you do the hard part of grinding a skill to max and making money with it, which mining looks phenomenal, everything else is actually really smooth sailing and really just how you want to play. Personally, I think the most fun parts of the game are slayers, dungeons if you aren't gear issued, and the rift. The rift doesn't really require coins, so I will skip over it for now. Because your combat level is so low, and dungeon scaling has to do with pre-existing stats, I would find time to grind slayers, or spend time in Galatea or farming if you don't want to start combat yet. I would also build my auto brewer and get alchemy to level 30, and then get it to level 50 during derpy with enchanted gold blocks for best value. Obviously, the higher MP you have, the easier slayers will be, along with useful attributes, but most of the slayers are just gear dependent. Try to get yourself the first couple completions of Kudra so that you can start to build a crimson setup that will just shred through slayers. Because you are new, for E-Man I recommend using Final Destination, and if you really wanted to try Blaze, although you might struggle, look up the Monster Raider setup for it. Even if you don't want to use it now, it might be a useful entry into Blaze a little bit later down the line. Also keep in mind that if dungeons is what you want to grind, there are no regular floors that really make much money, unless you're RNG carried in F7. The progression path is going to be getting E-Man to level 7 for a Terminator, then swapping to either Archer or Berserker because Mage is not viable unless you have super high kata and really good gear, grinding the kata for M4 or M5, and then grinding those floors for coins.